Jacob serves Laban for Rachel and Leah. Jacob then continued on his way and went to the land of the Easterners. And he looked, and saw a well in the field, and behold, 3 flocks of sheep were lying near it, because the cattle were watered from that well, and there was a large stone over the mouth of the well. And they gathered all the flocks there, and they rolled over the stone from the mouth of the well, and watered the sheep, and returned the stone on the mouth of the well to its place. And Jacob said to them, My brothers, where are you from? And they answered, We are from Haran. He said to them, Do you know Laban the son of Nahor? And they said, Yes, we know him. And he said to them, Is it well? And they said, Well, and behold, Rachel his daughter is coming with the sheep. And he said, Behold, it is yet very day, it is not yet time to gather the cattle, water the sheep, and go to feed them. And they said, We cannot, until all the flocks are gathered together, and they remove the stone from the mouth of the well, that we may water the sheep. While he was still speaking with them, Rachel came with her father's flock, for she was the shepherdess. And it came to pass, when Jacob saw Rachel the daughter of his mother's brother Laban, and the sheep of his mother's brother Laban, that Jacob came and rolled away the stone from the mouth of the well, and watered the flock of Laban's brother, his mother. And Jacob kissed Rachel, and lifted up his voice and wept. And Jacob told Rachel that he was her father's brother, and that he was Rebekah's son, and she ran and told her father. So when Laban heard the news of Jacob his sister's son, he ran to meet him, and embraced him, kissed him, and brought him home, and he told Laban all these things. And Laban said to him, Surely you are my bone and my flesh. And she was with him for a month. Then Laban said to Jacob, Because you are my brother, will you serve me for nothing? Tell me what your salary will be. And Laban had 2 daughters, the name of the elder was Leah, and the name of the younger was Rachel. And Leah's eyes were delicate, but Rachel had a beautiful countenance and a beautiful appearance. And Jacob loved Rachel, and said, I will serve you 7 years for Rachel your youngest daughter. And Laban answered, It is better that I give it to you, and not that I give it to another man, stay with me. So Jacob served for Rachel 7 years, and it seemed like a few days to him, because he loved her. Then Jacob said to Laban, Give me my wife, for my time is fulfilled, to join her. Then Laban gathered all the men of that place and made a banquet. And it came to pass that at night he took Leah his daughter, and brought her unto him, and he came to her. And Laban gave his maid Zilpah to his daughter Leah as a servant. When morning came, behold, it was Leah, and Jacob said to Laban, What is this that you have done to me? Have I not served you for Rachel? Why then have you deceived me? And Laban answered, It is not so done in our place, that the lesser is given before the greater. Complete this week, and the other week will also be given to you, for the service you do with me for another 7 years. And Jacob did so, and completed the week of that week, and he gave his daughter Rachel to wife. And Laban gave his daughter Rachel his servant Bilhah as a servant. And he also came to Rachel, and loved her also more than Leah, and he served Laban another 7 years. Jacob's sons. And the Lord saw that Leah was despised, and he gave her children, but Rachel was barren. And Leah conceived, and bare a son, and called his name Reuben, for she said, The Lord hath looked upon my affliction, now, therefore, my husband will love me. She conceived again and gave birth to a son, and said, Because the Lord heard that I was despised, he has also given me this one. And he called his name Simeon. And she conceived again, and gave birth to a son, and said, Now this time my husband will join me, for I have borne him 3 sons, therefore he called his name Levi. She conceived again, and gave birth to a son, and said, This time I will praise the Lord, therefore he called his name Judah, and stopped giving birth.